Hello, Tula here again. I got beautiful new paper. It's called Nostalgie by Hahnemuhle. I hope I'm pronouncing it right. And I thought I will try a lot of different inks. Yeah, this is pretty much my collection. And I'll try as many as I can, or I think you can bear, as well as some colored pencils. I'll be working with my nibs. I decided to use the Zebra G nib and the Tachikawa maru nib, and I cut the paper to a smaller size, but it's this one. It's a sketch block. Sketchpad, that's what it says. It's beautifully smooth. It feels lovely to the touch. It's quite thick, but it feels wonderful. It just invites you to use it. So I'll change the angle of the camera and I'll zoom in so you can see, hopefully, how nicely the ink flows on the this on this paper, and yeah, we'll see. Okay, see you soon. Bye. Okay then, I haven't really made a plan of which ink to use first. I'll start maybe with the Sailor Jentle Chu Shu, which is a beautiful purplish grey ink that I adore, and I know it performs beautifully on other high quality paper. It's not as nice on plain paper, it feathers. Let me just give the nib a bit of a clean. I see that it's oily. Okay. No, better. Okay. I'm not writing calligraphy. I'm just trying them. So this is the Jentle Chu Shu. This. Hold on. I'll get the hang of it. Where are we? Oh, really close, okay. And I want to try the maru nib as well. The maru is a very thin, very thin. It's also called a mapping nib. It's very nice, very nice. This paper is so smooth. You can probably see a lot of texture in the zooming in, but it's very smooth and it feels very nice to the touch. There's a bit of noise of cars and children outside. Can't help it. I'll just apologize and hope they all go away soon. Okay, so Another ink I want to try is the platinum carbon ink. Is this better? Oh yeah, okay. It's a black ink, I love it. I really adore this ink, and it's gotten to the point that once I'm past half the bottle, I start saving it, and I try to use it as little as I can because I'm so afraid I'll run out of it. So this is the platinum. Oh, it feels, I can't tell you how wonderful this feels. It's gliding. Just floating on the paper. Really nice. Let's try the maru now. It's interesting because with the Sailor Jentle, oi, where are you? Oh, I'm so sorry about this, I'm terrible. You know what, I should change the angle. I should change the angle, hold on. Okay, this should be better, because I should be comfortable, right? Otherwise we'll miss each other the whole way. Yeah, better. So this is the maru. And with the Sailor Jentle, the maru nib felt much scratchier than it is with the platinum ink. That's interesting. Let's switch again. Okay, we have a lot of ink here. And so far none of them feathers. Okay. Next, I have two noodlers that one is the Noodler's Walnut ink, another is the Noodler's Lexington Gray, and both of them, especially the Gray, feather quite a lot as they are. And I've made mixtures with Gum Arabic. I finally got some Gum Arabic. Wait, I have to know which cup is for which ink. Okay, so I will start with the Noodler's Walnut. Are we in? My breath is taken away. It's like, I hope you can see the feeling. This is really surprising that the Noodlers doesn't bleed, doesn't feather at all, because I'm so used to it doing that. Let's try the maru. Oh my god. Makes me want to paint leaves all day. Which I might. No, I can't, not today, maybe tomorrow. It's delightful. While I'm cleaning, you can have a look. I have to clean my nibs because I don't want to contaminate one ink with remains from another one. Okay, so there's really no need, sorry, to try my walnut mixture with the Gum Arabic. Now the Lexington Gray, I didn't find a paper it didn't feather on. I was so looking forward to using this ink and I was really surprised. What a joy. Now the Lexington takes a minute and then it starts feathering, and we should see it more when I press, so I'll make thicker lines for the leaf. Where are you? I don't know which way to go. And we will see if they bleed. I love the zebra nib, but it keeps falling from my holder, from the Tachikawa holder. Every time I clean it, it falls. Okay, so now it's the maru with the Lexington. Feels wonderful. But can you see the feathering? Look at the end. Hold on. Can you see it? And here in the leaf as well. Yeah, okay, here we go. The N and the L, which had more ink in them, and also the leaf. And it's an interesting effect because the feathering is always in a very nice shade of light blue, but that's not the desired effect. I wanted the smooth line. So this is my jar with Lexington Gray, a whole lot of water because I wanted the grayness of the ink to come out, and some Gum Arabic. Let me give it a quick mix, just in case it's separated. I think it's a good habit to clean your nibs and materials right after you use them. I know for you it's bothersome. Okay, so this is my Noodler's Lexington mix. And let's try a leaf with this one. Oh my God, that's beautiful. The lines come out so fine, so thin. Maybe I should take a minute to say why I really wanted a gray, light gray ink, and I hope you can see, by the way, while we're talking, how the original Lexington feathers and how mine doesn't. The tone of the color is a little different because the Gum Arabic is yellowish, so this is more blue, and here it became more of a grayish tone. Let's try wetting the tip of it. I have a water brush here, and this will be interesting to see. I'm cleaning it a bit. So this is definitely a warm grey, and I know because of the blues that, yeah, you can see that this is a cooler grey. So the Gum Arabic really changed the tone of the color, but I don't mind so much as long as I can use it and it doesn't feather as much. I'm curious to try this with a different nib. I want a flexible nib. I'll try the little arrow. And of course the movie stopped. What else would it do? Oh, this is a Brause 66EF, it's called the Arrow. And now let's try it with my mixture. And did you hear the scratches when I wrote? Still scratching. But the line feels nicer, I have to say. I like my mix. And look, I can get really nice light grays with it before it runs out. So I was starting to say that I really wanted a grayish ink because I also draw, and initially for example, if I make a mandala drawing and I start with pencil lines to get a grid, and then I start drawing my shapes, if I make them in ink, if I make them in pencil, it's hard to sometimes to find my shapes, so I need to erase a lot of the grid lines, and then I erase my shapes as well. And if I draw my shapes in ink, a lot of times the ink give it a very defined outline that is sometimes too much, and I wanted lighter strokes, lighter outlines, and the gray ink allows me to get that. So it looks like pencil lines almost, you can see here, but I can erase my grid and remain with a line that defines the shape but isn't too prominent and too dominant. So that's the reason for my obsession with the gray inks, and also why I wanted purplish ones, because I found that a purple outline complements, in my view, yeah, this is just my opinion, pretty much all colors. Both the warm and the cool, and a lot of them. Okay, so what shall we try next? I should put these aside so I know which ones we tried. Okay, so we tried the Sailor Jentle, the two Noodlers, the carbon, platinum carbon. Next, let's try Speedball Super Black. Sorry, it's an India ink. The Superball, some eyebrows must have gone up with this mention. Okay, I'm rambling. I'm still with the arrow. This is Speedball, not Superball. Okay, my hand is shaky. I haven't practiced writing today, so it makes sense. But it shouldn't matter for the reviewing, for the impression. Okay, let's put the arrow aside, and I'm back to the Zebra Ginib, still with the Speedball. Not a lot of ink on the nib. Okay, it's nice. It's very, very nice. I think this paper is going to be a long love affair for me. What's nice about it, the sketchbook I got is A3, so it's double A4 size, a little bit like double letter sized paper, US, and it's got 50 sheets, so while it wasn't very cheap, it wasn't too expensive as well. Some papers were just, I was standing in the shop with my mouth open and I couldn't believe I can spend so much money on paper. I'm sorry, I don't have a lot of it, and I have to take that into consideration. And this one seems to be a good deal. So you get quite a lot of paper for a decent amount, and of course I understand that to make quality you need to get fairly you need to have it fairly priced so you can have a profit, but some prices are just outrageous. This block of 50 sheets cost me about $30 here. Okay, so this was the Speedball, and it was also nice. Now let's try another black ink. This is the Kaimei Drawing Sol, and because this bottle is so uncomfortable, I'm using my little jars. Okay, I'm back to the Zebaji nib. It feels beautiful, absolutely beautiful. Oh my God. There are several kinds of Kaimei, and I'm not really sure which is better for which implementation. This is the one I got. Oh, I have a little dry speck underneath. Yeah, okay, it's gone. It's very, very nice. Really nice. Okay, how about we stop, and I'll clean my nibs and my holder that just got dirty, and I'll continue soon.